Hello guys, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in the world. I am in Italy and for me is 9:30 p.m. Hello. Let me see if I'm ready, but I think I am. Yes, here I am. Hello. Hello. So yesterday I was not here. I was a bit busy with other stuff, but tonight I'm here, and I want to continue with the Yankee City. I think it's quite some work, so I don't know. I may think to commission some pieces. The only problem of commissioning is always, finding the right person and ensuring that it doesn't take, ages to complete. But yeah, probably we are going to. I think that I need to commission something. I think is needed. Otherwise, I will not move on. But I can still do some pieces myself, right? So we were working on the Enki City, and in particular, we were trying to understand the layout. Yes, one thing I want to do, I want to find a good material for... I think I downloaded already some good materials when we were searching for a material for the Dermorian house. And I think that I have that under... Yes, all this fabric, right? All this fabric. Now, I don't remember if all these fabrics were... yeah, these were more carpets. These were more textures like this one. So, I don't think that's something that we should use. I think I want a bright color. I want a bright color, and so let me see if I go on Quixel. No. I want to see if I go on Quixel and I search for... and I search for fabric. I think we had some good fabric. And I think that pretty much we need only the normal map and the diffuse, because then the color, the color of the diffuse, I think we can change as we want. Wow, what is this? Bit too much. I think it's nice though, but I think it's a bit too much. I think this one is new, I've never seen it. Yeah, something divided like that could also be an idea. Like if there is tissue that is connected, that is like sewn. It's not too bad. No, this definitely not. I think this one may not be bad for our purpose. I think we basically don't need any of this. We We only need the normal map and the albedo map. I think I don't have any other needs. And we take the 2K. Other values, let's call it tarp sale. Because I would like to change the color of the sail of the windmill. I'm thinking we should put a symbol on it, like a decal on it. That would be nice. And yes, I would like to put it under this new tileable materials that I made, right? So I would like to make a new directory here that is called like cloth, and under cloth we can put our new tileable materials. Everything that is tileable, I think, should go into this tileable material directory. And I don't know if we'll be able to migrate all the others, but in theory it will be a good idea to migrate them actually. Okay, this should be downloaded by now. Let me just see if he has a directory or not. No, it doesn't. So we will create a tarp sale and we will extract this. Let me see how it looks. I think it's not bad. I think it's not bad at all. He has a bit of, you know, noise. He has these sewed lines. I think it's not bad at all. The only problem is the color, I guess, but maybe that's not even too bad actually. We have a green in our style guide. We don't have that. Maybe we can make it sorry, maybe we can make it just a bit more on the green side, and maybe that would be enough. I really like the color, by the way, so maybe we should leave it as it is. Is it loading or not? Okay. I think I really like the color. The only problem is that it's a bit too water blue or water green. I don't know. It's like maybe, but the color is very nice. Color is very, very nice. Let me see if we change it a bit, but I think as soon as I change it, it becomes something completely different, huh? So here we are going more to the green yellow. And here... no, here we are killing the color, because this one is the saturation, basically. We can make it blue. Oh, this chroma is beautiful, by the way. It's doing exactly what I need. Good question. The question is, how do we want it? Considering that we are... we are on this map. Hello, Hula. What do you mean I lose my head? I keep it up a bit. I keep it up a bit because it's good to see me, you know, full screen for a bit. Well, not full screen, but let's say to see me a bit more, no? but okay. I'm gonna change it. But okay. Did animates did the yeah they did. It didn't show up yet, but now it showed now. Okay. Okay, so here we are. So basically the question is if in this city we want, I think the red is super good, by the way. So I would like to change this texture because this texture is kind of broken. I mean, it's not really meant to do this. But yes, the idea is to find a new texture for this piece, right? And I really like this one. I think red is very, very nice. I think red gives a touch of or we can go orange like this, but I think red is very nice. I think green will not really fit well, considering it is a desert kind of scenario, you know, so probably green is not really his thing. And I don't know if we can make it red, but I assume we can. Can make it pink. Yes, we can make it red. If we go to the maximum, 180, or to the minimum. If I do this and then I do it again, what happens? Ah, no. So that's the maximum red we can have, huh? We can push the chroma part. So I think with the chroma it becomes more and more and more and more red. But it's more pink than red. It's not really the color I want it to be, actually. Maybe better. I don't want to exaggerate with the saturation, but I think something like that can be good. What do you think? Let's try this. This is super big though, huh? That is very, very, very big. I think we have to go 1K. At the moment it's like 2K or more. Yes, 2K. I think we can go 1K. 1K anyway is like this, huh? This is the original. Sorry. This is the 1-to-1. So let's call it tarp sail diffuse. Yes, but not JPEG, please. And then we change also the normal map. What is it? Yeah. And just scaling it down. Okay. Okay. Now we need to be sure that we need to be sure Are we still using 293, really? Why? I was not convinced about... I was not convinced to use the new version, eh? Why? I don't know, it was too early? Because we have another blender. We have Blender 3. But I think at the moment we are still pointing to... Yeah, this one is pointing to Blender 3 actually. But this one is not. Let me try. Why it doesn't open? GG. Yeah. Let me just understand why it's doing that weird thing that is not opening. He's having some trouble with that link, but okay. Yeah, I think we can go 3. Maybe we download the latest because I think we tested 3 at the early stages, and what is blender.org, and I think that there is already 3.1. GG. So maybe let's download 3.1. Maybe has some bug fixing. We can use 3.1. Hello, Marcelo. Hey. Hello, coach. Good morning to you. You cleaned up the mesh. Nice, because I will need it as soon as possible. I mean, if you can. If you cannot, it's no problem. But I think it would be quite nice to have it so I can put it into the city. I would like to install it on top of the one that we already have, actually. I don't know exactly where is it, but wow, Blender 268, Blender 2.9, Blender 269. Oh, we have everything except it's actually installed in the C drive. Okay. I think we can put it here. So now I will have to redo this link again. We have so many different versions of Blender. But yes, 3.1 should be stable enough. We used the 3.0 really the day it was released, and I was like, you know, should I really use it? Maybe let's wait a bit. But I think now we waited enough. I think we waited like 2 or 3 months. I don't know. So I think it's good enough. So we will upgrade everything to 3.1. Hopefully the character, with the character I have to do some tests, because the character and the animations are probably the hardest and the one that are more fragile. I need to see if okay, this seems to be the new link. Okay. Ah, we didn't see the splash screen. Okay, there is the new splash screen. Nice. No, spacebar play, no, please, huh? No. What the hell? He changed my... No. He changed my shortcuts? No, please, no, why? No, 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 no. He changed my... Please. No, if you change my setting is a mess. Ah, I have the key map. I can export and import the key map. Ah, okay. Okay. So let's launch the So let's launch again to 2.9 or whatever it was, and we will export the. It was 2.93, right? GG boys. Blender 2.93. Yes, it was this one. Okay, so let's go under preferences, under key map. We do export. We export it under, I don't know where to export it, but I think we can. I have a directory actually that I was using for methodology and stuff and scripts. Yeah, methodology. Export obj. Yeah, you see. So I think we will call it Blender key map. I don't know which kind of extension. What do you mean all key map? What is the difference between all key map? Right, all key map, not just the user modified. Well, I don't know. Okay, anyway, we exported it. So let me see if now we can import it back. No, that's important because it's is easing my work actually. And I'm used to it, so PS 3D. Okay. Blender key map. Okay. You did it already? Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Okay, perfect. Very, very nice. Okay. Okay. Okay, we are good. We are good. No, because without that would have been a mess, really. Would have really been a mess. Okay, so we go into wait. I don't know if I put it under Oja or I put it somewhere else, but or under buildings. Granary shape, water tank. Wind. I think it's this one. 18th of March. Yeah, I think it's this one. Okay. No. Fuck, it doesn't have the rotation. It doesn't have the rotation on... Okay, but we can fix that. We can fix the rotation. There is the nice file called Blender for Talad. Enable triangle count at the bottom. Enable triangle count at the bottom. Yes, absolutely. I don't. Why they don't put this stuff as a default? I don't understand. Status bar, scene statistics. Status bar, scene statistics. Okay, that's absolutely needed. Okay, enable backface scaling for solid view, top right. Okay. Shift C, I'd select. No. Blender parameter orbit method. Yes. Orbit around selection. Yes. So it's under navigation. Under navigation, orbit. Why this one is disabled by default? How can someone, you know, want to orbit in something else that is not around selection? Hello, Zephyrus. Hey, welcome. Hello. Thank you for the follow. We are working on a windmill, and I'm trying to put it in with a better texture than what he has at the moment. And so for that, I have imported a new texture from Quixel, and we are going to see if it looks nice or not. I hope so. This one is under PS temp at the moment. Wow, it looks super bright, but okay, maybe because there is a lot of light at the top, that's possible. Yeah, depends on the light. I think it's just very bright, but I would prefer more this red than this one, but let's see how it looks in game. So let me understand just the mapping of this. So if I take this and I say select, and then we go in UV. Wow. So in theory we should see it, but I don't see it. I see it. It's very light. The separation seems to be extremely hard to see, but there is a separation there. I think it's okay. The way it's separated, I like it. But it's separated like... It's separated a bit randomly, huh? So sometimes it's horizontal, sometimes it's vertical. Well, it could be, but, well, I don't know. If people are creating the sails like in a different way, but you can also leave it like that. The majority are in the same direction. But there are some that are definitely in a weird spot. No, I think we need to rotate this thing. I think it doesn't make sense to stay like this. So I think I will rotate everything the same direction. Wait, why? Yes, because there is also the I will rotate everything. No, I think this way is the way I want. What? Ah, but it's really random. The rotation is completely random. I don't know, boys. The rotation seems to be completely random. So I will bring them all to the same rotation, okay? So that we have some consistency, because I don't think that whoever built it, you know, built it in such a random way. Okay. This one is good already. Okay, at least now they are perpendicular, and so all of them should be okay, fine. In terms of scale, it seems to be fine with me, so I think I will keep it as it is in terms of scale. Yes, it's the other. Yeah, no, it's the other thing. Okay. So we changed only the sail, so we can export only the sail. And we can put it... we can put it here. And we can re-import it. Okay, so now the UV, okay. And now we change the texture though, so we need to import the new texture and see how it looks. I feel it would look too pink, but let's see. I have the feeling it would be too much pink. I see you, coach. So now I have to learn another nickname. Oh my. You wanted to be one of the little guys, huh? Running around. Yes, now you are. And if you do exclamation mark extension, this like this, you can also customize your guy. You can customize your character. Like you can give him a different weapon or a different something. Okay, so of this one we need to create a new material. The material will have just the diffuse in the normal map. And we will go, I don't know if we want to have a bit of specular, but for sure we have 0 metallic. I don't know if specular we want to go like 0.1 or something. I don't know, that is slightly plastic. And roughness for sure we go 1, I guess. Let me see if I bring up the specular a bit. If now with roughness 1 is killing it completely. So in reality, it doesn't make any difference if I put a value or not, because roughness 1 is really bringing it down. Even if it's absorbing more light, so yeah, it's absorbing way more light. It becomes more pink if I have specular 1. Because it's absorbing more light. I see. I see. So, I don't know if you want to have this kind of movement. You see this little movement that we have? I don't know if it's good or not, but we could have it. I mean, we have it in this material, we could have it in the other material as well, because it is derived from cloth, and unfortunately we don't have a parameter for the amount or the direction or anything else. These parameters are not exposed. Pity, why not? Why not? We should. This additional WPO, I don't know what is it, but let's say wind weight and wind intensity should be enough. Now we can also yeah, we can also just copy this if we want, without going crazy in setting, you know, master materials and all of that. I mean, at the end it's basically this, right? Yes. So we can define how much this thing is moving. Now, considering we rotate all the time, I think it's fine. There is only one avatar to choose from? No, really? Maybe something broke, I don't know. There is only one avatar to choose from. I mean, it should be a basic avatar, but you should have different... you should have different... wait. Let me try. You should have the ability to add items. One second, let me check. You'll get an avatar soon, waiting for your avatar. What is it doing? I see this at the moment. Blockman. Yes, Blockman. Yeah, you select that avatar, which is the basic guy, right? But then, but then what? Yes, you see. But then you go here. You see this little thingy, like head, air, emotes, back, hats. So you can, if you click there, you can change the hat, right? So for example, I can put this one on, and then I can change the, I don't know, the legs. No, legs are not there. Chairs? What do you mean chairs? Can put the guy on a chair? Maybe when he's sitting. I have no idea. I didn't use it much, to tell you the truth, but you can have a backpack, right? You can have a backpack. You can have something in your hand. And do you see this or no? Do you see this customization or no in your and then I don't know what I have to do, but I don't know what I have to do. 11,053 points. I don't know if it's based on points, like you need maybe you need some points to do it. Did my avatar change? Yes, it actually changed. My avatar changed in the application. When I choose a color, the avatar doesn't change my body. I think it takes a bit to update, huh? It takes a bit to update. So even if I choose it myself, you know, if for example now I go red, it may take a bit before it updates. As possible. Other thing change instantly. Yeah, it cannot change the color because your character is fully covered by stuff. You see, the head is like a helmet, and so the color of your body is not visible. Remove some stuff and maybe you see the body color. You are too busy. You are too busy. You have too much stuff on you, so you cannot see the body color. That's why. That is why. The helmet change and steal a toilet roll. I don't know what you need to do, but you can. Yeah, you have like a toilet paper roll instead of your head. Why? Why? I don't know. Try some combination. Maybe there are some combinations that are not possible, you know? Maybe there are some special cases. I think you can do it. I think you can do it. I believe in you. I don't know what you want to do, but I think you can do it anyway. Believe in you. I believe. So this will be tarp something. Ah, I like the red. Yes, I like it. I think it's moving too much though, but I think it's moving too much. It should be slow, right? So I think that the idea, which we can tweak in these parameters, the idea is that wind intensity, wind weight. Okay, let me play a bit with this value and see what happens. Wind weight, let's go 0.2. Now, but also the intensity need to go down, huh? I want a longer wave, but probably is not possible, huh? You see, to me, it's the frequency that is too high. Let me try to put a wind speed and see what happens. Wind speed 0. GG. Okay, this one does something anyway. Let me do wind speed 0.2. Ah, this is exactly what I wanted. So now it's moving so little that you cannot even see it, but it's actually moving. Super slow, you see? It's like woo, woo. So let me try 0.4. Yes, 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 yes. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, I think something like that is enough. I mean, it should move a bit, but not too much. .5. 0.5 is already too much. 0.4. Very nice. Wow, you can really control everything like this with these 3 parameters. Is insane. You can control everything with these 3 parameters. Incredible. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. I think the default was 1. It's moving that much because the default is the default for wind speed is actually 1. Yes, you see that is identical. But I think it's a bit too much. I think I will go with a default 0.5 or 0.6. Maybe 0.6. Okay. I changed also the master material so that also for everything else that is using this is nice. Slow is better than fast. Yes, I agree. Ah, you see, you fixed it. Let me see how you look now. You look green and what do you have in your hand? It's like a magical staff, huh? And you're bringing money with you. You have money. You have a big bag of money on your back. Interesting stuff. So I think that like this should move. I don't know if this is too little, but basically at the moment it's moving like this. I think it's enough. And anyway, I like the material. The color, I think the color is nice anyway. It's very orcish. It's very Warhammer orcs, but it's good. I like that. Also, I like the normal map. Now, it's a bit repetitive, I have to say, but we don't care. It's a bit repetitive, huh? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. You know what is the only pity is that you will basically never see the sail completely because you will always be on this side in the city, right? So you will see this. The only way to see the sail completely will be to go outside of the city. But hey, obviously I need to place the sails on the outside, right? Where the wind is coming. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, but I think it's good. I think we can leave it like that. So I think I will duplicate all these pieces and I will put them under, what do we have here? We have Ojaveda Central, Ojaveda Club. Yeah, in reality it's not club, but fine. I mean, it's called Clamod, but it's not Clamod, but fine. We will leave it with this name for now. So I need to put into... Oja Club buildings. Oja Club. Wow, there is no Oja Club buildings? GG. Okay, let's say Oja Club. And the same for this guy. Yeah, there is Oja Club buildings. Why? What the fuck? Okay. They were already there, probably. Ah, they were already there. They were already in the right position, boys. Okay, they were already in the right position. Nice. But I want to be sure that we copy the same thing. Do you think that this mechanism is rotating also on the server? Because we don't need that. We don't need this mechanism to really rotate on the server in any way, in any possible way. I think it would be a complete waste to have it rotate on the server. How do we... Crap. How do we say... How do we say that on the server it should not rotate? The real one... I'm working on making a rich lemur to travel the ladders. Ah. The real one... All turn for being in front of the wind. Yes. Ah, hey, I know. But at the moment we don't have that capability. I understand what you mean, but we need a completely different design. You should have said that like 1 week ago, not now. Now it's a bit too late, Ulla. I did it already, but yes, it's a good point. I mean, it should rotate, but cannot change it now. Cannot. Sorry. I think we can take all these 5 and put them in a group. What do you think? And the same here. I think we can take this and put it in a group. So I don't have to go crazy when I move it, right? So I move it all together. Now, this thing, yeah, I think it's okay. Now, I was thinking for the rotations, right? For the rotations, should I do event tick? If it's dedicated server, don't do it. What? Why it doesn't like me? Should I do this? So basically he rotates only on the client, huh? Do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea? Because I don't really need this thing to rotate on the server. We don't, I mean the collision, because the only thing will be the collision, like if you jump in between. But if you jump in between anyway, this thing I think he has a collision that is not allowing you to jump in between, so it's anyway not really usable, I would say. Yeah, you see, he has a collision like that, so... So we don't care if he rotates on the server. And I would say we care even less for the gears. You can do one not fully functional. Another good way for a quest with... Ah, that's a good idea. Yes, yes, we can do that, Hula, we can. We can do that. Now, do you think it should break regularly? I mean, it would be a bit annoying that it breaks regularly, but... Yes, we can have a quest for substituting parts of the... Substituting part of the sail. Yes, 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 yes. Can you write it down? Hula, can you write down a quest? To find the parts with some steps. I only need... I need... What I need from you is something like this, okay? Is step 1... Something like step 1... speak with blah blah blah, and I need a bit of the text, so what it's telling you, okay? Then step 2, go to find a particular piece, right? I need that. I need that. Okay, so yeah, we will have 2, and here probably we'll have another one. I don't know yet. I think we will not open this part of the city yet, though. I think this part of the city... I mean, it's too much for me to do it now, so I think I will try to do only this piece of the city. And I think I will close these doors, right? I think I will close them. So you cannot go in now. I think there is ways you can anyway find, you know, find a way to go in, but I think I will close these doors this way, and we will only develop this part of the city. I cannot develop everything. And this part will be open, okay? I don't know when, but soon. This part will be open. Easy quest, we need to go to the bronze door, 2 go to Amneder, 3 go to Ila, with NPC say in Trasok shop. Oh my god, it's so much travel. No. No, 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 no. Put a kind of a puzzle or something. Put a puzzle. Put a puzzle in the... Okay, so what we need to decide, boys, is... What we need to decide is how this part of the city is going to be structured. Because at the moment, I mean, I cannot leave it like that, right? I cannot. I cannot leave it like this. And this block, which is the block... by the way, this block is that wall block, huh? Oh my god. Didn't we split it in two? Yeah, we did. I think we split this block in two pieces, no? Akayo News Lamps. Ah, because we missed this piece. Wow, we did all of this in one chunk, huh? Okay. We did all this piece in one. I think it's still too much. I think it should be split, but... I think we have Akayo News Lamps, and then we have Akayo's Lamps. Akayo News Lamps 1. I don't know. Is it possible to open a new window? I mean, like a new window, new window. Window, new window. Yeah, but new window... No, not in that sense. I want a new blender. I have to launch it again, huh? Next workspace. What is next workspace? Previous workspace. Next workspace. What the fuck? Previous workspace. Ah, this is the previous and next are these ones at the top. Okay, I can launch another one. It's too long. That is too long, Hula. We need a shorter one, okay? I think it would be nice if it involves some crafting, like that you are helping to fix one of the wheels with your skills. Gonna need like 20 new NPC? Yeah, I think so. Well, maybe not 20, but yeah, maybe 10, yes. Maybe 10, yes. We need someone to invent those NPC. Don't make me do all the work. Do some work yourself as well. No, please. What is this shit? He has again the old key maps. Please, Blender, please. My life is short. I cannot spend time in useless stuff. Please, Blender, please. Why now my key maps are not anymore the right ones? Why? I imported it. Why if I open another file is not keeping the same key map? What the fuck? Are you joking? This one has it. So, okay, this one has it. Okay, fine. If I launch another one. Okay, this one has my keys and this one has my keys. Okay, fine. Now, if I open my wind thingy. Okay, he has my keys. If I open the Akayo walls. Okay, now it does it. Maybe we just had to restart Blender. Maybe that was the issue. Okay, fine. I'm more happy now. I was very upset. So many new places, 20 is too low. No, but just for this area, I don't know. I mean, for the wall Ojaveda, yes, but only for this piece that we are opening now. I think it would be fine. Okay, anyway, we need to decide what to do with this part, boys. What do we do with this part? We need to design a city that looks like an Enki city. So, I like the idea of the hull. Ah, Marcellum, I need you. Are you here? Why I cannot bevel something that is not a cube? That I have no idea. So if I go here and I select this edge, for example, and I say bevel, right? Why is not beveling it? Why? It happens to me all the time. Why? You see, it's not beveling it. I change bevel here amount, is never working. The only time it works is when I create a completely new box. If I say add a cube, you know, and I don't know even where he added a cube, but assuming that I find it, I think it's here, right? If I add a completely new cube, then I select something, I say bevel, and then it usually is working. No, it's not even working here. GG. Probably because it's inside the same mesh. It needs to be a separate mesh. I don't know, this bevel is a bit weird. Why I cannot just select an edge and bevel? That's my question. Why I cannot just select an edge and bevel? Is because there is a... If I split it into a separate object, then probably is doing it, huh? Yes, I think now it's doing it. Yeah, you see, if it's a separate object, it does it. If it's not a separate object, it doesn't do it, but that's super annoying. I just need a freaking bevel, you know? And I don't need it on the wall object. I need only on one. I only need on one piece. You are using the modifier. Try Control B. Control B. Control B. Yeah, Control B seems to be much better. What is Control B? Is something here? Control B, bevel edge. I think you told me already, now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, I think you told me, but I forgot. Okay, that's very nice. That is exactly what I needed. That is exactly what I needed. Around the same way this face is not flat, but that's another problem. We will retexture it anyway. So the question is, apart from beveling everything, and I think would be a good idea, you know, but apart from beveling all the borders, which by the way is working so. Okay, we can do it piece by piece. It's not too much of a trouble. We can. It seems that in certain places it's not very happy with the bevel, but yeah, we can do it like this, and I think it's okay. I mean, apart from this, right, which we absolutely need to do it everywhere, because otherwise it looks like shit. But apart from this, how do we want the shape to be? That's the major question, right? Because here we have our two windmills, right? Now, do we want to have a stair going down? I think we want to have a stair going down. So I think we want to have a stair like, for example, like this, right? Which, by the way, is a wrong texture, but a stair, for example, like this, that is going down. And so that will be I mean, for example, you know, it will be connected here. So if I make this smaller and I connect it like that, we can have a bit of a front row here, front thing here, and we can have the stair going down. And then maybe we can have, so the problem is that or I model it or because if I don't model it, how do I know how big is the stair? I need to import the stair just temporarily to see how it is, right? Otherwise it will take me forever to figure it out. Do we have our stair here? Let me try to import the stair so that we see. Import FBX. So this stair is which by the way is completely wrong texture, but fine. It's called Cla Stairs under buildings. Okay. It's called class stairs. Okay, it's this one. Let me try to import it and see where is that? I see it. Okay. So we move it there. Why cannot zoom selected? That's so annoying. The only way I can do it is like this, but I would like to have the same thing, but because the I don't know. I need to change another shortcut, I guess. But anyway, this is our stay. So we could, in theory, position this stay, right, in here, and make it part of our building. I don't know how deep it should be, but I mean, as long as it's okay here, I think it will be also fine in the... By the way, this one we really need to change because it's kind of broken as it is. I mean, the texture is all messed up. Let me change the texture and improve the texture mapping. Yeah, you see that the steps are mapped very, very strangely. Hello? Because our texture is... I don't even understand what is that. Sorry, what is the... What is the upper part? So the small one is the vertical. Okay, the small one is the vertical. So this will be the vertical piece, right? We have a texture which is a perfect split in the middle. Yes, it's like that. I don't know if this is the right texture for this stair anyway, but probably not. But basically we should start exactly from the middle and going down, or we can scale it as big as this, but then I will have for every step 2 of them. No, I think for every step 2 of them is too much. I think we can scale it. So that is something like this. But yeah, I need a texture, otherwise it will take me ages. And we don't want to take ages. Here all the menu are the opposite of what they were before. Fuck. Before I had add texture at the top, now add texture is at the bottom. Fuck. I hate this idea of Blender of changing the menus every time. I think it's completely stupid. I think it's completely stupid. I mean, like, give one default and then ask the people, I mean, allow the people to customize it. But the default should be fixed for everyone in the world, you know? And if they want to change it, they can change it. But not that every time I need to reset and I don't know. Mood board 01. Maybe there is a better way, but I don't know. Every time I find the menu in the wrong place, right? Every time. Sometimes I have the menu at the bottom, sometimes I have it at the top, sometimes I have it at the left. Every file I open is slightly different. You have this load UI, even if you disable load UI, it's still showing wrong sometimes. I don't know why, but stupid. It is completely stupid. No. Yeah, for example, now I have this thing at the bottom as well, so I'm getting confused that this is the one from the top and not the one from the bottom. Ah! Okay, can we try to fix that once and forever? I think I tried already, but I never managed to do this. So how do I move these freaking menus at the top, first of all? Flip to top. Toggle the region alignment. Okay, flip to top. Nice. Okay, so this region now is at the top. But obviously, he did it only with one window. He didn't do it with all the windows, right? Because no, that was too easy. So basically you can change for every window, for every viewport, if it's up or down. I mean, that's completely stupid. So basically now I will have to go through all my windows, all my things, and say up or down. Oh my god. I mean, how stupid is this? How stupid is this? Maybe there is a global setting, I don't know. Viewport. Viewport interface. Maybe it's under interface. Display, line width, splash screen. I want my thing to be fixed and to be always at the top. I'm asking too much. Menus. Top level, open or mouse over. Pie menus. Top level, sub level. I don't know. I don't know, boys. And anyway, even if now you see this load UI, don't load the UI, please. Don't freaking load the UI. Never load the UI. I don't want to load the UI from any freaking files in the world. I don't want to load the UI. I want to keep the UI the same all the time. Forever. For the rest of my life. Okay. Okay, now I have them at the top, and it seems that... So I disable load UI completely. Okay, now it's at the top. Okay, now it's at the top. So if I go modeling... maybe now. Maybe now. Maybe now. Maybe now. Maybe now. Maybe now we have a chance. Maybe now we have a chance. So if there is no load UI, right? For example, under modeling, right? Under modeling, I put these two screens, and I don't have load UI, right? So I close this file. No, I cannot close the file. I can open a new one. So I open the other. Okay. Yes, I think that, you know what was my mistake? I think my mistake was that I was clicking on, because Marcellum told me. Marcellum told me to click on load UI here, but unfortunately this one is a setting that probably is not saved. The one that you need to use is under preferences, load UI. So that is the one that you absolutely need to disable. 100%. You never, I mean, I don't know why that is enabled by default. Again, that is a stupid default. So you never want, at least as a default, the UI of someone else, right? You never want that. Now, if you are a super expert, you know, user, and maybe you want to enable that, but the default should be off, not on. Let me go on my Blender for Talad, and we add this one as well. Open with Paint. Okay, let's add another column here. And let's call it never load UI from files. Very, very good. Very, very good. Save. Okay. You see? It was this one, but this one is wrong. This one is wrong. This one is not the one. Don't use this. This is file by file, and it's bad. File by file is bad. Delete this. Broken. Completely broken. Okay. Save. Okay, I think we did it, boys. I think we fixed this thing that was like haunting me at night. Was like a ghost haunting me at night. I think that now seems to be the other thing is this, you know, as a default the view is like 10 meters. As a default, right? As a default, 10 meters. So if you don't know it, you will not be able to see your freaking model, right? You will not see your model. Why don't put it at like 1000 meters as a default? Why? Why not put it as 1000? No, 10 meters. So you have to go and search and understand why you don't see the model, and then realize that you have to change this. Oh my god. It's really done to stop usage, you know, to reduce the number of people that they're using this. $10 meters again. Also on this one, 10 meters. Why 10 meters? What happened now? What happened to my file now? Oh my god. Why is looking crazy like that? What the fuck? What is going on? Why? Oh my god. Boys, I have no idea what is happening. Because I'm in layout. Okay, let's go modeling. Maybe because I'm in layout. Wait, I don't know what is layout. And I don't want to know. Again, the view is 10 meters, huh? As usual. No, it's the same. It's the same here. What the fuck is going on? What happened? Sorry, what happened? I mean, we were seeing it properly like 2 seconds ago. What happened now? What happened now? What did I click? What? Because we are not loading the UI, and so everything went crazy. What is the point? What is the point of this? Focal length. Clip start. Ah, clip start. It seems to be clip start. If clip start is too low, it becomes crazy like this. If clip start is a bit farther, then it looks normal. Okay. So it seems to be this clip start thingy. I have no idea what is it, but okay, fine. Why I don't see my texture? Because I'm not in... okay, fine. Let me see if it does the clip start shit also. Yeah, it does it. It does it. So if clip start is too low, you get that kind of a weird effect. Okay. Okay, we did it, boys. At least now we are in a better position. Okay, so let me see. How do we want to do these steps? Is this too much tiling? Maybe it's a bit too much tiling, huh? Maybe it is too much tiling. I can go less than this, but the problem is that we will see the gap. I can go something like this. I think it looks okay. There is a kind of this line. I think this line will be better if it's at the bottom, no? Yeah, absolutely. That line is better if it's at the bottom. So it means that it should be like this. No. And no, because he picks it up from both sides. Well, you know what? I can split it. I mean, these two anyway are completely different pieces, so I can select all. And I can actually split it. We don't care. So we can move this independently. I think we don't have any need to keep it. So we can do this if you want. I don't have the scale on the axis too much. Hmm. I don't like too much. It is so repetitive, but I don't know if I can fix it actually, because if we want to have that line, well, I can go this side. Yeah, I could flip it vertically. Wait, we can flip it vertically and mirror on DY. Yes, we could do this. So at least that node, I mean, at least that thing is not visible. Maybe this line, we keep it minimal. Ah, here we see the line again. I think it would be very nice to have the white line at the top. Let me see if I can, but if I do that, I take the node, and the node is too annoying. So I think I will leave without the. I think I will leave without the node. Okay, like this. Yeah, like this is better. So we have this line, which seems to be a bit of consumption, you know, consumption of the wood. And I think it looks okay. Okay, so now we fix that. Yeah, it's very repetitive. Do we want to... Well, we can in theory, yeah? Do we want to move the individual pieces horizontally a bit so that it's not all the same? That would be very nice. I mean, we could take, you know, a single face. We could take a single face and move it horizontally, like randomly, right? I mean, any position, and then we'll make the wall pattern so much less repetitive, right? So basically all the steps will be slightly in different positions. I think I have to go this way. So they will not be completely different, but slightly different. Wow, how many steps we have? A lot, huh? Okay. And I don't know if we want to do the same with this, but potentially yes. So they don't look all the same. No, it's not a super important thing. Ula, why you don't tell me, hey, you have a lot more to make, why you spend time on this stair? Good point. Why you don't tell me, hey, you have a world war to make? Why you spend time on this? I don't know. I have no idea. Should I stop? Okay. So now it should be, basically every step is slightly different, and so they are never looking the same. Well, they should not look the same. The position is always a bit different, so it may not be perfect, but probably is better than before. I was thinking, when we export something, right? When we export something, can we export it in 0, compared to its pivot point instead of having to move it all the time? Because that's super annoying. This is another problem that I think I need to solve, because if I do selected object, right, and I do apply transform, is there a way to say that I want the 0 to be the 0 of my pivot? No, huh? I don't know if apply transform, because if I do apply transform, I don't think it's changing the, I mean, like if I do apply transform here, right, it's staying exactly in this place, right? So it's not, ah yes, but the pivot is changing. No, the point is that I want to export it with the pivot being 0, of my scene. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if it's possible. The settings are from Blender 001. Yeah, I think so. I think they improved it a lot, right? They improved it a lot, but I still see, you know, those small things that for the average human like I am, you know, maybe not for an expert, okay, but for an average human, I mean, it would be better not to do that. So I found a correct answer myself. If you use file import into level instead of the expected normal import function, that the import process is a bit different. It will automatically create a blueprint for you. No, but I don't want to create a blueprint for me. No. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice to know the answer to this, but it seems there is no answer. So basically, if I need to re-export that, the only way is to do this, you know, is to go location 0, then you export, and then you bring it back to where it was. But it's kind of annoying, I have to say. But if there is no other way, I guess we would do it this way. Selected object, geometry, edge, export. Okay. And now I basically do Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z to have my object come back to the position where I want it. And then I go here and I do re-import. And I select my PS Unreal. No. My PS distro UART levels. Ojaveda. Buildings, stairs. Okay, now this should look better. Ah! Fuck, it rotated. Well, it rotated. It actually rotated. That's not good, huh? No, I don't want this thing to rotate. I would like this to be... At least the basic object should be parallel to the... Obviously. Should be perpendicular to the axis. I don't want this to be like crazy like that, right? I think it makes no sense, so... Please. Okay, we need to fix another thing. I need to know how to frame the view on top of an object that is the selected object. We absolutely need that shortcut, and it's not home or end, is not, but I absolutely need that because I need to keymap, I need to 3D view, I need to 3D view. Let me search by key binding. Basically, what I'm doing now with this, what I'm doing now with end. Yes, when I'm doing now with end, which is... No, what I'm doing now with... yes, with end. Font, text, console. No. What do you mean? What? You see what it's doing here? So it's basically zooming to the full extent of the model. I don't need the zoom on the full extent on the model. I need the zoom on the actual selected item, being that a face, a vertex, or a full mesh. That is what I need. This is what I need. And I know that you will tell me press the numpad. I don't have a numpad. Hold the Alt button and click in the middle mouse. No way. Alt and middle mouse. Nah. Super annoying. No, and by the way, it's not working. Maya. Hey, on the numpad. Yes, I know, but I don't have a numpad. Hey, I know. But I remapped it. I remember I remapped it with numpad dot show active. Yes, exactly. This one, show active. Let me see if show active probably did import it from my old wait, if I click on this, it's not doing shit. Ah, yes, exactly. So I need to remap this one. I need to remap that one. Instead of numpad 0, I mean numpad dot, I need this. What? Fuck. I lost it. It was outliner. No, I lost it. No, I'm still doing it, so it was not that. I changed something else. GG. I changed something else. This was in the outliner. No, not in the outliner. In the 3D view. Numpad dot. Okay, numpad dot. 3D view. Frame selected. Yes, frame selected, exactly. Can we have frame selected as this? Ah, done. Tonight is the Blender improvement day. Okay. Thank you so much. Because you know, sometimes when you change, for example, this view is not keeping the zoom, and I couldn't imagine doing math from the number key above the letter. No, I don't want a numerical pad because I want the distance between my mouse and my keyboard to be very little. So I spend less energy by moving my hand, and less time by moving my hand between the mouse and the keyboard. You understand? So the point is that when you are if you have the keyboard here, right, and you have the numpad here, right, and you have your mouse here, you have to move your hand, you know, from here to here, right? So that there is this distance, and you do this movement very, 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 very often because you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth a million times, right? Now, if you don't have a numpad, right, because this one doesn't exist, this distance is so much reduced, right? It's so little in compared to the one above, right? So it's so much more efficient. You're spending less time, and if you do it thousands of times, you know, you're spending less time, less energy, less whatever. And the numpad to me is completely useless. So I bought it by purpose without a numpad. I bought it by purpose without a numpad. And I would like to keep it this way. What's going on? By the way, why this thing is called cube? No idea. But anyway, it's good. So it's a matter of optimization. Why? So it's a matter of optimizing time. You can also remove the arrow key. No, because you need anyway the page up, page down. I think the page up, page down is very, very handy, and also the delete. I don't think I can remove that other piece. Now I'm wondering why the keyboard don't have the numpad and arrow on the left side. I don't know. But the keyboard that I have is by default without, and then you can add it on top. I don't remember the name. It's called like Black Widow something. I don't know. Republic of Gamer names are always a bit weird. But yes, I think it's called like Black Widow or whatever. And by default, no, Black Widow is my previous one. No, this was my previous one. No. This one is called I don't know. Wait, I will tell you. I think we have a whole program to manage the chroma key and the LED. It's not showing up though. Okay, GG. No, it's not this. This is one of the mouse. I don't know. Wait, maybe there is a chance I discover what keyboard I have. I can just I guess turn it upside down. Okay, it's this one. Claymore. Claymore. Yes, you see that the numpad is separate. So by default is not there. So is Rogue Claymore. So you have it separate. And I bought it without. But anyway. And by the way, it's a very nice keyboard. I really like it. I would suggest, yeah, he has it detached. Well, you have to buy it separately actually. And I think it was another like 30 euro only for that piece, but I didn't like it. But yeah, the arrows I think you cannot remove because you need it for the. Yeah, you say this one is exactly the one that I have. So you see that it's separate. This part you cannot remove because you need anyway the page up, page down. But yes, if you have it separate, you know, and you put it like on top, or even, I mean, maybe a better idea would be to have it after the mouse, right? If you have this thing after the mouse, that would be perfect. Yeah, the problem is that you need a lot of space. But you could have it on the right, right? You could have it on the right after the mouse. So you go like, you go to the right and blah, 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 with a numpad. You go to the left. And but yeah, so moving between here and here for me is basically, you know, 10 centimeters. Moving from here to here is 10 centimeters. It's very short. Okay, we discussed about that. It's not very useful, well, not very needed, but I discussed about that as well. Okay, so we imported our thing. So now I think I can finally move it where I want it to be. So we said that we want... Yeah, the tiling here is insane, huh? Maybe we will change it. Now I can do this finally. I don't know why sometimes I'm lazy on this kind of stuff, because, you know, these setups are so important that you basically have to do them immediately, you know. You should not wait like 5 years before doing a setup like that of Blender, right? But sometimes I'm a bit lazy in this kind of things. But yes, it's now is much better. Okay, so let's say that we put our stair here, right? And so it means that everything else that we have on this side, we go different. I don't really know if I want to have that. If I want to have that, because So let's imagine for a second that we have something like this, okay? And then we bevel it so that it looks nicer, okay? and we put it exactly where it should be. Unfortunately, I think in the game would be slightly different, but now the question is, should this one at the bottom be a house? And should this one in the bottom have, because this one there is a lot of space, huh? I don't know if we are using all that space. At the moment, actually no, but we can change it as we want, because we can decide where the land is, right? But yes, at the moment we are not using all this space. We are not. So no, wrong key. So actually at the moment, another thing I really would like to know is how to undo. Okay, now I'm pressing cancel all the time instead of end. Another thing that I would like to know of Blender is how to Control Z the view. Right, Control Z the view. I think it would be very useful to Control Z the view. But yes, I think we can go at the top. We can go something like this, and we can go something like this. No. We can go something like this, right? And here I don't know if I want to go down, because I don't think this will allow to have another house. I think probably we need to go. No, I think we need to go simply. I think I will go simply another stair or some kind, or maybe a slope. Yeah, maybe a slope. I think a slope will be enough. So I think we will go. I don't know. We will go cube and what do we do? We go cube. Oh, no, really? No. I had face correctness on. Cannot believe it. This means that all my mapping is fucked or what? No, it's not fucked. Okay. But I had face correctness on. Why? Ah, because it's by object. It's by object? No, it's not by object. I don't know how this didn't fuck up. Probably because I didn't move, probably because I moved the wall object and I didn't move the. Ah, yes. Okay. No, all is solved. All is solved. It was my problem. Everything is solved. So I think what I want to do, maybe a small slope going from here down. What do you think? So like moving this thing down and this thing down. So we have a slope going down. And I don't know. We can just have a slope like that. And I think it would be nice if we can make this part a bit nicer. It would be good if we make it a bit nicer. Like if we can have, instead of this very, very, you know, simple slopes, if we can go a bit more fancy, like with borders and all of that, right? I think it would be nice. How can I do that quickly? Is there a way to do... Is there a way to do... to do quickly a round border for this? So I extruded Z. Wait. So I extruded Z and then I do what? And then I extruded local E or local something else. I extruded scale it X something. No. And then I think it's kind of working, but and then I extrude it down, and that's it. Yeah, I would like to have some, you know, nicer borders or something, and then we can bevel this whole thing. I'm just thinking, if I control B this thing, well, apart from the fact that it's all inside out, but I think the inside out we can fix it with our normals. Where is it? Recalculate outside, huh? And well, we will have then to close like this, but to close these things. And then maybe I mean the one at the top we don't really care if they are open, but now the idea is, can we then bevel these pieces? If Control B works. If Control B, assuming the Control B works. Yeah, it kind of works. I mean, not best, but kind of works. Okay, so did he mess up in this place? Yes, it did. It did, because I don't know why, but it did. It didn't. Well. Yeah, because they were not single vertices. That's why. Okay, let's go back 1 second. Let's go back before the bevel, and before doing that, let me just select all these vertices and merge by distance, because I think we have some duplicates that should not be there. I don't know what I want to do at the end of that, but you see that these ones are not really bevel. They just have something in the middle. So it's like if they yeah, maybe we can do it that way as well. So they have basically a K middle point. No, I don't see it all. Yeah, basically the old one is done this way. No, the old one is just done this way, which maybe is enough. So we take 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and whatever it is, and we just raise it up a bit, and maybe it's already good enough. And okay, now obviously we have this problem, but we can solve this problem. Bro. I know your problem, I know. Okay. Better. I mean, we can close the back, even if in reality we don't really need it, but... What? No! What happened? No! What happened? What the fuck? What the... What? I don't know, something bad happened for a second. Something very strange happened for a few seconds, but I think we solved it. I think we solved it. No, it's not perfect. I know. I know it's not perfect. But we don't care, I have to say. We don't care if it should not be perfect anyway, so it's fine. You see there are still some duplicated vertices anyway. Even if I do select all, merge by distance. Okay, now I think it did it. Okay. No, it's still not doing it. Fuck. Okay, merge by distance. Let me go a bit more than this. Okay. 7 vertices. Yes. Now I think it did it. Okay, I think something like that would probably be enough for now. So we have our state and we have this that is going down, and we will match this with the bottom, right? Many BIOS systems need the arrow bank tellers have a separate keyboard on the right for the on the right of their mouse. Ah, you see? Yeah, that could be a good idea. If you have it on the right of your mouse, I think it's probably... I never thought about that. I just thought it now, but I think it could be a good solution. I think it could be a good solution. It could be a very good solution. Okay. Then we will have to texture this thing, but yeah, We will have to texture this thing somehow. But yes, the idea would be to have a stair going down, right? A stair going down, and another, you know, piece of stair going here, which hopefully will be aligned to the stair. So we will do it in a way that actually looks like it's fitting. Now at the moment doesn't really look like it is fitting, but we will make it now look that is actually matching the other one somehow, some way, right? Even if we have to put it a bit maybe inside of the other, but it's not a trouble. It's not a big trouble, right? Something like that. So we will kind of match it like that. And now the question is, yeah, we definitely need it. We definitely need.
Ready for some fun?
We definitely need this thing and all this thing to be aligned. Right. So that our what is the shortcut for X-ray? I think I need to learn it, because yeah, I think I need to learn it. Shift. I think it's shift something. Shift X. No. Shift Z. No, I think it's shift something. Shift Z is actually the wireframe, not wireframe. I don't know. I think it's shift something. Okay, now the point is, do we want this thing to go forward? Yes, I think we have to, huh? So we can cut off a piece of this, which probably can be this, if I just move it along this line, and we will retexture it anyway. Well, or in this case I can use correct face, correct, whatever. So we will just move it like this, and we will probably move it up to the level of that or not. I think if it's suspended, it's not too bad. I think if it's suspended, it's not too bad. The question is, how long should this thing be? I don't know. I mean, it should be as long as we reach the floor. I don't know when we reach the floor actually, but in theory, what I want to do, I don't know. In theory, this thing could go on and on, right? In theory, this thing could go down as much as we want, right? And it could reach the floor. And it could reach the floor. Okay, we will have the thing. The problem is that we have the road here. Eh? We have the road. Yeah, but I think it's okay. We can move the road. Yeah, it should be not too much in the middle, though. Yeah, like this is already too much, I think. That is already too much. I think that is too much. I think it should be less than this. Should be more like this instead. I mean, it can go down. It can be a bit more steep, you know, and what? And now you may ask why this one is like this and not like this. Good question. I have no idea. Nearly your midnight. Yeah, it's nearly my midnight. True. True, but you know, we have a game to make. I mean, it's not that we can just always have the excuse that, you know, we always have the excuse that it's late. We have a game to make here. We are not, you know, it's not, we are not slacking. We really need to make this game. Is this thing that I'm doing making any sense or not? I think it's making no sense, but do you think a person can go through this? Because my objective was to have a small alley here, right? Or something like that. I have no idea. Hello, Emperor. Crunch time. Yeah. I mean, on plane shift for me has been crunch time always. I mean, I don't remember a time in which there's not been crunch time. Because, you know, one thing that Enki like different levels. They like to jump. They are like cats, right? So they like to jump. They like to have, you know, different levels, different small alleys, different places that they can go, right? So, for example, if you could have an alley even below this, right? That would be nice, something that they would like. So remember that here at the top we have these two guys, right? We have these two things. So the more complex is the structure, the better. And this is what I'm trying to create, right? The problem is that to populate the whole city, well, not the whole city, but this sector, we are trying to populate this sector, right? Trying to populate this sector will take me anyway quite some time. This is what I'm thinking. It's what I'm thinking. But this will be new slums. New slum selected, geometry, edge. New slum selected, whatever. Ah, fuck. I need to put it in 000. GG! Yes, this 000 thing is super annoying. Can we solve it? Because basically what I need to do, you know, I need to get this guy and move it to 0, export it, and then put it back where it was. I mean, it's not a long operation, eh? It's like, yeah, it's like a few clicks like I did now, right? So it's not... I mean, it's not an insane operation, but still, if it was done automatically, it would have been so much easier. Okay. So we have this. And now, yes, the state is a separate placed object, so the state is not part of the city. Maybe we can make it part of the city, actually, now that I think about it. Because otherwise... Should we just export it together with the walls? Probably yes, huh? Otherwise, well, when we placed it one time, then it would be good forever, like now. But if we change the walls again, yeah, the problem we have here is that we don't have enough space. But we can go. We can go. And now this thing is not textured, so is shit like that. But we can improve it. Okay, so the positioning is pretty much like this. The positioning is pretty much like this. Does it make sense that I have like a stone ground and then I have a wooden stair? I mean, so-so, but so-so. Yeah, the point is that if I go landscape now, and I just move down this a bit, right? I could reach my. I could reach the end of that thingy, and do you think a person fits into that? Do you think an Anki fits into this? Yeah, it does. Hello. Hello, this is your new home. Yes, I like the new city. So yes, I think we can do something like that. Do we have a yeah. I think I should I think I should have this state as part of the model, otherwise I will go crazy. I will go crazy in doing the connections and I will go crazy in doing everything else. I think we will export it in one piece, you know? Yeah, I think it's what I'm gonna do. So we will take the state, we just make it one piece with everything else. Obviously the UV map are not the same name, and so that is going to destroy everything when I merge it. This is another thing that I learned on my skin, that you need to have the UV map here with the same name of the object you are merging, otherwise you are losing it. Okay, so now basically we placed it manually. I mean, it is inside this object, right? So wow. What? What do you mean? Wow, 109 vertexes. Oh. We have a problem with this stair, and this stair needs to be fixed because it's okay. But anyway, if we put it inside of that, it's not an issue. Yes, this stair is kind of fucked up. Because he has all the vertices as separate vertices. Believe it or not, but is what... No. That is what it is. So... You see, 98 vertices merged. Okay. And by the way, all of this should be sharp, right? Okay, now anyway, we have it in the same model, so we can just we can really model it as we want, right? We can really... No, wait, I have the texture correction. Fuck. We can really model it as we want. So we can put it, you know, at the right level and model the ground properly. By the way, this thing is not closed. Yeah, it is closed. I think we should split it here so that we can match this and this, right? I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. Hello, can you select this edge? No, not that edge, this edge. Oh my god. Ah, that edge. Please. Yes, exactly. That edge. Good job. Good job. Okay, now we are sure that we are matching the thing. What? Yeah, there is this visual effect. Okay. So now we are matching the stair perfectly, right? So we know that should we put like a border like this everywhere? I think would be nice, you know. I think it would be nice to have a border like this everywhere here at the top. At least in this area, which is a bit more industrial area. Yes, I think we should. I think we have to. I think we have to. So I think I would take this piece and just put it all over this place. Now, the result of this... So let me remove the stair because we will get it for free. Let me just try to export it 1 second. So now we can match like these 3 guys, you know, with that. And everything will be better. Everything will be nicer, boys. No? Okay. So we can match. Now here I have no idea because here I think it's not designed to match, but... Well, I think we live with this. I mean, not perfect, but... Ah, you see there are still multiple vertices in this thing. Come on. 0. You say 0, but in reality it's not 0. Because... Ah, because this one is not split. Okay. I understand. I understand. I cannot select it, huh? Okay. Yeah, it's much better to have the stair in the same model, so we don't... the other way was impossible. Would be impossible to match. We would go crazy to move pieces around and... Now that we have this, right? Let me just see if it's exporting fine or not. I have to do the same trick of 000. Export. And re-import. And reset to FBX, yes. And this will be wood board. This and this will be what? Sandstone. Well. Ah! What happened? No. What happened here? Ah, it's just the light. It's a very strange light, though. What the fuck? I mean, it's making it interesting, but the light is weird on this one. You see? You see what happened? I think this is the... This is not the sharp. I think there is a... They... But we can fix it at the end. I think it's the custom split vertex normal data whatever, right? I think it's that. I think I need to select all of this and then delete. But we can do it at the end. I think it's not really important, but yeah, I think we can do that, and then we will smooth and recalculate, and I think everything will be fine. Potentially. 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 Everything will be good. I don't know why it's not taking... You see that it's not shading this piece? I mean, it's not smoothing this piece. I don't know why, but... I think I have to do the usual trick, which is set from faces, recalculate. Yes, you see that now he marked sharp these pieces, and that is the reason why it's not. This is the reason why it was showing bad. Also, we want to be sure that this stair is using the same material. Yeah, now is smooth, right? But anyway, apart from this, that now is fixed, the point is, how do we develop this piece, right? Can we have, for example, a lower level house? Well, first thing, I cannot have that mass unless we go, maybe we can go inside of this. But if I go inside of that, well, we cannot have this. We cannot have this thing. So this will probably just make it the opposite of what it is. So we will just take no, I did a mistake. I think we will just move it the opposite of what it is. Exactly the opposite. And maybe if we want, we could have this one, which is actually going in below, right, in a kind of a alley, small alley. So we could cut off, I don't know, from here to here, and we could then have all of this thing going in. Wait. Right. And in theory we could have some doors and some houses here as well. Now I don't want to make it too claustrophobic, so... But a bit claustrophobic is okay. Can make it slightly larger maybe. You know, something like that. So we have like an internal alley. And I would like to do the same here. I think I want to have a lot of hidden places, right? A lot of small hidden places here and there. lot of small hidden places. Here and there. Yeah. How do I stay planar to the face? No idea. I would like to move this vertex but stay planar to the face. So that we don't mess up the... Well, probably I can go up and up and planar for sure. Yeah. If I go Z only. And yes. Yeah, I can do this. I think that is the solution to what I want to do. Right. Well, maybe that's too much. Maybe that's a bit too much, but you get the idea, right? No, wait. Wait a second. I have to stay in... Well, how can I do it without... Yeah, if I look up like this... Yes, if I look up like this... And I do it on the non-Z... Okay, that's kind of okay. Then we don't know, maybe we will move this one a bit, I don't know. We'll think about it. Why we have duplicate vertices all the time? Why? Yeah, I don't know the size yet, but yeah, that's the idea. So to create some alleys, and also I think I would like to have some kind of bridges connecting, you know, some bridges connecting the different places. Like here, obviously there will be, there will be, wait. There will be... What? Really? Okay. Yeah, it can also be a different... can also be... I don't know. Please. No? Because it's inside, huh? Because it's inside and you don't want me to select it. Okay. We will retexture everything, but it's just to give a sense. I don't know, maybe here we put some tents, you know, so this will be an area with tents. And maybe here we change completely the height, right? So I don't think that everything should be the same height. I think it's looking very bad if everything is the same height. Like, so maybe here we change the height significantly like this. And here there are some low houses, and then there is another step. Then there is another step that starts from, I don't know. There is another step that starts like from here and goes there, and or even, wow, it did it in invisible, huh? Good job. Good job. Right, and here maybe we have another wall, and it goes up one step. And I don't know if I want to have really a slope like this, but I'm thinking houses at different height. This is what I'm thinking, right? Basically, all these pieces will become houses, right? All you see here will become houses, right? So this will be one level of a house with a window and a door, another level with a window and a door and a door, you know. So it's kind of an organic way to build a city. So this will be the roof, you know, this will be the roof. Maybe on this roof we will do a border at the top. So this is what I want to shape, you know. I want to shape these spaces, and maybe we can have, you know, in the kind of Anki style, we could have these two, well, I don't know. We could have this two be maybe a bit closer to that, you know, a bit closer to this, or not. We can leave a space for some normal tents, right? For some normal tents. But I think it would be nice to have a bridge, you know, to have like a connecting bridge between these two places or something, so that, or maybe have something on the wall that you can walk on the wall, something like that. I don't know. So at the moment we are really deciding the space, right? We are not trying to make it nice. We are just trying to decide how to divide the space inside the city. That is what we are trying to do now. So don't care if it doesn't look beautiful, right? Maybe we'll never, but don't care if it looks a bit ugly at the moment. We are just deciding the space that we want to have in the city, right? So I don't know, for example, if this house, I think this house is out of place here. I think here I would like to have some tents, or I mean, maybe not, I don't know, maybe it can be here in the middle and just separate this part, and then we will have a tent. I don't know, we can take any of these ones, so we can have a tent. You can have a tent here if you want. Right. No, this house is really out of place. Fuck this house. This house is cannot stay there. Okay. Yeah, so just to say that here, then we will have, yes, the road, it goes down here. We have a bit of a alley here, and we have our other alley here. So we can go, for example, here we can go down, right? We can, I think here we can go, down, and inside is this alley. And yes, exactly. So I think the more organic, the better. I don't think that the Yankee will really build a city that is all, you know, flat and smooth and whatever. I think they will build a city that is actually a bit messy like this. So yes, there can be a main road, no problem with that, but it should not really be flat in any way. There should be a lot of this small alley here. I go here, I find another alley. Where is our alley here? Oh wow, it's so down. I think we need to bring it up a bit. Yeah, let's bring it up. I think this one is too low, and well, in theory it's as low as this other one, but I think here on the side is looking weird. Frustrated for years to never been allowed to walk at the top of the Oja wall, and I was set by the bamboo tree. Hey bro, but did you play PS Unreal? PS Unreal, you can climb basically everywhere. Basically everywhere, my friend. So easy. Use the new game. The new game will solve all your problems. Easy. I think it could be at the same level of this. Is it too high? I think it's okay. I think it can be at the same level of this. But you know what? I think we need a bit of a face here. Otherwise, if we don't have a face, right? If we don't have a face between these things, please select. I know you have a face in front, but aren't we in bake fake sculling? No. Okay, let's just have a face there, so we are sure that we are. And I think we need to do the same thing here. If we don't have a face going a bit deeper, will be basically impossible to match the... Will be nearly impossible to match. To match the landscape, right? So we need something like that. Yes, even if it's not completely flat. Well, it would be nicer if it could be flat. What? I did subdivide. Yes, I did. No. Don't do stupid things. Why is doing this strange effect? No idea. What? You crazy? Ah, okay. Yeah, when you go in quad mode, this will be anyway underground, so we don't care. But just to give a bit of a, you know, bit of a room for the landscape to actually touch the geometry properly. I don't know what happened here. Ah, yes, because we have this, which is bad. Okay, now it should be better. Yeah, the light is a bit fucked, but I will have any way to redo that. To resmooth everything. Again, we are just deciding spaces, okay? How the space is distributed. Why is like this? Why is like this? I have no idea. Fuck. It is like that because this triangle doesn't match. Okay. I think we can have a nice rounded kind of a rounded shape here a bit, you know. I don't know why we have this guy. Okay. We have an issue. We don't have an issue anymore. We will anyway bevel. We will anyway bevel all of these borders. Also, I think we will create. I think also we will create a kind of a rail, handrail. You know, we will create kind of a rail or handrail all over this place. So basically, how it is now here, you know, like this piece, like this piece will be everywhere here. I think it's a good idea. I think we'd make it look nicer. At least this part at the top. Well, I think we can have a piece. We can have maybe a piece of rail and let me see what happens. I think I have to go. It's more than midnight. I think I have to go. Is there an easy way to create like a rail like that along a spline? I mean along an edge, like, no, eh? That would simplify my life so much. If I could do that. Because otherwise I need to do it manually, you know? So basically I would like to duplicate this thing and have it, well, actually it's not too long if I think about it, because I can just stick to vertex, put it there, and I can just stick to vertex if he allows me to. It doesn't. Active element. Fuck. Why active element? This is the active element. This is the active. This is no, the one on the left. Okay, GG. Doesn't want to do it. Okay, let me select this then. The same. Okay, doesn't care. I said active element. Active element. Please, no, the other one. Ah! Okay. Doesn't care about me in any way. I mean, active element is not really active element. I mean, it's cheating. Okay, let me try to do this. Let me try to take only this piece and say now active element. Why it goes to the left and not to the right? Why? What is the reasoning? I don't know. Okay, anyway, we do it manually. Fuck it. But yes, the point would be basically to take this and then to take this. And if active element would work, that would be super easy. But it's not working. So it's not that easy. Yeah, as you can see. Even if the last active is this, it's putting it in a stupid way. But yes, this would be the idea, you know, to do a border all around. To do a border all around, at least for some of this. I don't know if I want to have it everywhere, but at least a piece of that I think would be nice. At least a piece of this I think would be nice. and so on, right? So we have, I don't know how much, I don't know how tall, I don't know how, but I think to have I mean, if the border can be yeah, the moment this border is a bit crazy because the wall is a bit crazy, but I think we may fix it. I don't know why we have a wall that is like this. I don't know, but anyway. No. Yeah, to have kind of such a border so that is making things I think it can even be lower than that. I think like this is too high. Right? And so on. Yeah, so my question is there an easy way to duplicate, I mean, is there an easy way to duplicate this kind of segment, right, into because then I will have to texture it, but I don't have an easy way. And also I need to delete, I think I need to delete the ending faces, otherwise I will find them in my, yeah, I think all this industrial part will be good if we have this kind of thing, all this industrial piece. I think would be good. And the only problem of this is that it's easy to active element? Kind of. Oops. I mean, and so on, right? And so on, and so on, and so on. And so on. And then here. Did it just to give a bit more detail to... I know it's not a lot, but I mean a bit more detail to this area. Uh-oh, mistakes were made. Yeah, something like that, I don't know. Something like this. So we will have that border that goes all around. I think we can probably reach the wall and reach the wall on the other side, and this will be, yeah. Yeah, all the mapping is obviously fucked up. All the mapping needs to be redone. But it's not a problem. We can then redo it, okay? We can redo it and go in and fix it. So, okay, I think it's about time for me to go. Let me just see how it looks in terms of spaces. But yes, the task, guys, is... The task is to... What happened? I don't know, I did something stupid. The task is to define all the spaces for this part of the city, okay? So this is what we need to do. So when we have the spaces defined, then everything will be easier. Everything will be easier because when we have the spaces, you know, like for example now, okay, you see this part is already starting to look a bit nicer. I mean, not a lot, but so is now we need something here, obviously. But now you have this stair that goes up, this one that goes up. You have your border that for whatever reason is not closed, but I will close it. You have these buildings on the left. You have the windmills, and yes, this border will go until the end here. And then if you go downstairs, there is an alley that goes in, and here we will place some lights and some doors of buildings. So there will be houses here. We can have guild houses here if you want. And here it goes up a bit. There is a tent. There is an entrance, you know, and so on. And here there will be, yeah, here I think it will be 2 other buildings. Now we need to decide the sides, because this sides probably is not enough for a building. Probably is not enough, huh? Yeah, but maybe that size is enough for a building. So you see, so it's just a matter of deciding if we want to go down and how much, because we actually have space. So this one could be, this road could go, well, not like that, but it could go down a bit, right? Could go down a bit here. And now like this is too much, I know, because it doesn't allow us to put the tent. Yeah, maybe I will raise it up. Yeah, the problem is that if I raise it too much, then okay, I would think about it. But the idea would be maybe this house, I don't know if I want to have this house like, because if you do it like this, is kind of half below ground, right? Because this is not enough, I think, to have a level of a house. Or yes, maybe it is, I don't know. What is our ranking? No, I think it is. There is enough. Ooh, it's more than enough. There is like 5 meters or so, 4 meters. So yeah, I think it's enough. We can have one level here with an entrance and windows, and then another level here, and maybe we can have a ladder going up. And yes, okay, I don't know, I can do this all day. I think it's nice anyway. I mean, it's nice to design part of the city. Also because I'm imagining already, you know, where we will have some NPC and some, maybe some shelves of selling stuff, some markets, and I don't know exactly what I want to do with this alley, but can we have an underground alley? Like a tunnel that goes below? That would be cool. I don't think do the Yankee like below ground? I don't think so. I don't think the cats like below ground. I mean, they may like places like this a lot, but I think they like to be above ground. I think they don't want to go down. I think down is annoying for them. They prefer to go up than down, right? They prefer to climb than digging a hole, because cat never dig holes, right? So yeah, so probably a tunnel below is not a good idea, but a bridge above could be a good idea. So we could have maybe a bridge above, right? Yeah, I want to have, basically I want to have the city on multiple levels, right? Similar to what we have here as an example. That we have like these stands, you see, that are like on the wall, and so they are on multiple levels. We just need to connect them maybe with stairs or something, but it was just a placeholder just to say that we want to have the city on multiple levels, and you should be able to go up and down. Okay. I'm going. So if you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that would be good. Also because it's free and it will help us. Even if you don't believe it, but it will help us. Just clicking 2 buttons will help us. Yes, it will. So you can do that. And if you want to do a bit more, you can go to Patreon. Patreon.com/planeshift. We have our Patreon site where you can get the alpha of the game, and you can download the videos and look at the videos and join our Discord and do all of that. Okay, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye and good night.